Wait. Hold on. Here we go. This is the music that goes on in my head. Is that an Imperial droid? We got hot dogs, do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. We got ba ba ba. We got. Are those bounty hunters? What the? Da 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 da. Ba ba ba. We got a car chase going. Ba 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 ba. We got fire in the park. Is that the Flintstones? What the hell? Ba ba ba. Volunteer Fire Department. Is that an ATST? What in the hell is going? Stormtroopers, snow troopers. Oh wow, look at the fire and everything. It's like a whole war going on. We got monkeys. We got a monkey trying to give a bone to a dog. We got, what the hell's going? We got a car chase going. We got a electric car going on with the charging station right there. That's dope. And then we've got, what the hell? We got the Island of Misfit Toys going on. I have no idea what I'm trying to build, but this is my free build area. And then this Harry Potter right there, and I don't know what else to do with the Harry Potter, but I can't get rid of the Harry Potter. I kind of want the Harry Potter. But here we go, guys. What the hell? Morning, everybody. Are we back? Are we here? Are we here? I don't even know if we're here. CCS. Good morning, everybody. Did it cut out? Are we here? Good morning, Kyle. Cleaning again? We're here, D. Good morning. Hope everybody's, I don't know if everybody saw that. I don't know if we all saw that. Did you guys see all of that? Any of that? Good morning, Catzilla. Good morning, Sandman. Good morning, Cleany. Good morning, Derek. Good morning, Trippin'. I can see you. What happened to the Trump? CCS. Morning, Jesus Christ. Nerd Nature, good morning. I hope everybody enjoyed that. I worry a lot about whether or not I can, like, show all of that. You know what I mean? Just do, like, the weird little silence. You know, like, I don't know. It's a Friday. What am I doing here on a Friday? What the? I thought we were going to be giving those stuff away, and I thought, like, today, nah, Pops is down for the count today. Not happy, not doing well today. Oh, he's got like a thing with his leg that flares up every once in a while. It's been a while, actually. It's been over a year and a half. It's flared up on him. So, here I am taking care of the show for the Friday. If you were hoping to, like, do, like, a giveaway thing today, I don't do that kind of thing. It's not my nature, if you will. It's not my thing. I don't like getting into fights with people about what I did or didn't do. You know, or cause it's all free anyways, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not that guy. I'm the guy that's gonna tell you to shove it, you know what I mean? My pops is the guy that's gonna, like, try and help you grow from things. And I'm like, nah, man, did you watch the show? You can rewind and then, like, go actually see what the show, like, you can do that, and then you can see exactly, you know, I do that, and I'm like, I get caught in my own flubbles and you know, so I just don't, I'm not that guy. I give cards, I do, I get, anyhow. Look, I don't eat these things unless they're on sale. That's the thing. That's what I've learned about pumpkin rolls. Pumpkin spice Swiss rolls from Quinn's Baking Company is unless it's like 30% off, I'm not 100% in. No, that's not true. These are really good. Let's just have our roll together. Let's just do this together. We can get all the cuss words out while we... Remember, we can do it. Let me... move the chair here. And let's just do this together, everybody. Welcome. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. We got a lot of things to get through. We've got Cleany. We got some stuff to talk about with Cleany. Apparently he likes to talk to God a lot, and he was like, "Hey man, I got some stuff that can take you to the gates of heaven." And I was like, "Let's try this. Let's see what's going on." So I don't know if you guys saw me take communion yesterday, but we'll talk about that. We got the book. We'll get into the book. I don't even know what the next section is. I don't even know if it's a big section, small section. Well, we're going to get into the book. We'll get into the book. We'll do a reading or two. If you want to do a reading. I don't know. We might dibble-dabble. We'll do a dibble-dabble. You know, I'm just saying, like, Cleany, you haven't seen God. Nah, I don't think I have. Ask free. I don't know if people, like, if I've actually, like, I saw haha, and I don't know if you know, I didn't actually see haha. I saw, like, the Matrix, and, like, a haha spoke to me and was like, "Hey, dude." And I was like, "Oh, wow, I think that's haha." But I didn't know it was haha until, like, I started laughing, and everything was like, "Oh, wait, that's haha." Morning, Herbie. And so I was like, okay, here we go. Oh, we're gonna dibble-dabble, too. You know what I did? You know what the dabbled? You know what the double? You know what the dibbled? Dibbled? Let me mute this before I say anything weird. You know what I dibbled? Pumpkin spice roll. I'm gonna try and say, remember, we can say anything you want. When you've got pumpkin spice, I don't even have any more in my mouth, but I can make it sound like I do. I don't know. You can say anything you want. You can say a B word. You can say a C word. You can cry for help. You can ask somebody out. And you can pray. And nobody will hear you or understand you. Pumpkin spice rolls. Well, it's the breakfast of this champion, that's for sure. It is the breakfast of this champion. Alright? It may not be the breakfast of champions, but this champion just had breakfast, so amen. Do your squats so you can get just as Alright, here we go. That was a good one. That was a good one. Good morning, everybody. Man, I think Kim, did I see Kim on there? Wipe your face. I gotta wipe. Did I get all the white stuff? Whatever, Jesus Christ. If you're asking Jesus Christ if you got the white stuff off your face, you're having a good Friday. God damn it. I'm sorry, Penny. I apologize for that. That's how we're starting off Friday, folks. That's how we're starting. Ni-iki-ta-ko-nai. I don't want to be here. Niki-na-katoi. I don't know. So I'm gonna do a really bad Steven Seagal, Keanu Reeves, samurai, accent, and really I think the only way that I can do this and not be racist is if I just talk about my day. Yesterday, like, I'll just talk about what I did yesterday in the voice and then see if, like, maybe I can work that out, okay? So I walked to the library, but I also stopped at the post office on the way. And I dropped something off, I mailed something, and I came back, and I walked past the library, and I went to the 7-Eleven, and I got a hamburger roller, and a couple pieces of pizza. Actually, I did this Wednesday. Wednesday. I didn't walk anywhere yesterday. Actually, I kind of did. No, I ordered from Uber. I ordered Uber 7-Eleven yesterday. I walked to 7-Eleven on Wednesday. That's my award-winning Steven Seagal impression. That's Cookie Monster does not. Was Cookie Monster Steven Seagal? Is that what that is? That's Cookie Monster? Really? I just did a Cookie Monster? Woo! I didn't think I'd be able to do anything. You guys think that's Cookie Monster? Come on, man. Okay, so I gotta find something to read in that voice. Hold on. That's Cookie Monster. All right. Let's read the ingredients in the voice of Cookie Monster of Good and Plenteous. It is kind of Cookie Monster, isn't it? Oh, okay. Ingredients: sugar, corn syrup, enriched wheat flour, niacin, ferrous sulfate, diamond mononitrate, riboflavin, folic acid. Okay. Contains 2% or less of licorice I can make it sound like it gets a little like licorice extracto. You know what I mean? Steven Seagal is actually the Cookie Monster, is what we've just figured that one out. Right? Doesn't that sound... That's what you eat with Good and Plenty. Licorice candy, artificially... This is what you get. This is what we... CCS is like, dude, you gotta start the show off with your samurai accent. And I go, I don't want to get canceled the first 10 minutes of the show. Alright? Like, I'm gonna make really bad jokes. And he goes, no, you have to... And so now, what we've determined is that my samurai accent is actually my Cookie Monster accent. Alright, cool. So that's a good Friday. We were already starting the day off right. As we're figuring out, like, the bonus, the good stuff. I mean, who knew? I didn't know I had a Cookie Monster in you. Did you know you had a Cookie Monster in you? I didn't know I had a Cookie Monster in me. There we go, in me. Did you know you had a Cookie Monster in you? In the... Dab time. You're right. What am I doing? I haven't dabbed at all. We've got almost 70 people here and only 30... What are you doing, jackasses? Who isn't paying attention? Who isn't liking the show? Is it just like, oh man, what's he doing? Are you just laughing at me and you're like, what the hell? Are you like, I don't wanna like let this guy know that what he's doing is like funny at all. Cause it's not, I get it. It's totally funny. It's not funny, but it's not. But it is kind of like, what's this guy doing? You know, and you're like, I don't want to hit the like button at all. I don't want to. If I subscribe, it's gonna make it seem to myself like I care. And I get it. So let's dab this out, and we'll talk about cleaning, and we'll talk about. You know what, man? We got some stuff to talk about. All right, I watched some crazy TV last night, Sandman. You know what I'm talking about. I watched it got political last night, and you know what I'm talking about, everybody. Hold on, we'll dibble-dabble this one out. I mean, the old man came out and just lit the stage on fire. I tell you, hold on a minute, everybody, and I'll get right. Oh, man, hold on. Seriously, I know that we're not allowed to really talk about politics. We got another couple here. Alright, but last night I watched some stuff. I watched some Mike. You gotta believe I got some opinions about what happened last night. You gotta believe it. Alright, we got a whole year of building up to this stuff. Last one. Oh, you gotta know that, like, this happened. I tell you what, man. Social media blowing up on this one. Everything, just an entire week of like, what the hell has been going on? Hold on. Rocky sucks. Wow, he's really bad. Rocky sucks. I didn't know I was going to say that. I didn't know that at 43 years old of my life, The Rock was going to come out and turn heel. I didn't know he was going to come out and turn into a Rock McMahon. I didn't know that. No, I'm not going to say that to his face. Nerd nature, I love The Rock. Are you freaking kidding me? Are you kidding me? That dude, Dwayne The Rock Johnson is amazing. But there is absolutely no way I ever thought that I would be chanting out Rocky. Last night, and I don't really particularly care about Cody Rhodes. I actually think he's a little underwhelming, but they're really pumping him up a little bit. And I love it. I think it's great. The American Nightmare is a little difficult to, like, hold on to. It's kind of like that should be leading our brand. Can we, like, go back? I don't know, Stardust was awkward. I was like, really, Stardust? But I loved, like, the whole story and the idea of, like, I gotta finish my story. And it's like, okay, guys. Ric Flair is wrestling and he's in his 80s. 90. I don't even know how old they keep telling Ric Flair he is, but oh my god. Alright. So last night I'm watching this stupid press conference. A presser for Vegas. Because they're gonna be in Vegas. They're behind this, they're in the locker room of Vegas where WrestleMania is gonna be 2 months from now. Not today or tomorrow or yesterday. Okay. 2 months from now, they're going to the locker rooms. Like, hey, we're going to go back to the locker rooms and see what the wrestlers have to... Why are they there? What the hell are you there for the Super Bowl? Are we making Super Bowl predictions at this presser? No. Alright, so they bring out... And I watched this on, I had to watch this on YouTube later on afterwards because I've been following this whole last week on social media because the Rock came back and he was like, I've been like the Cody won the Rumble like for the first time in like 5 years, something like that. Someone won the Rumble for 2 years in a row, and it wasn't CM Punk, and it was supposed to probably be CM Punk this year because they were really pushing him. And I'm gonna have to tell you that, like, I really like CM Punk, but he's kind of a dick. And so, like, his whole career is kind of like my career, and I get it, you know, like, nobody's gonna, like, keep you around if you're gonna keep acting like a dick, and I understand that. But, like, whatever. So they had him on the commentary last night, and I thought that was fun. But The Rock comes out and he steals the thunder from, and I don't like Roman at all. I just don't. I don't like his whole shtick. It's like, acknowledge me. Why? Why? Not even that you're a part-timer. I get it. Like, Hogan used to be a part-timer. You know, who else is a part-timer? Undertaker was a part-timer. And Undertaker used to come out only to, like, keep the streak going until, what that one dude, I'm not saying his damn name, because I got another thing with the name going on later on that we're gonna, I don't want to, like, you know who I'm talking about, like, accidentally, like, Undertaker, like, had a concussion, you know, and, like, accidentally gave the streak away. So, whatever, right? But Undertaker was and that's my favorite wrestler of all time. He's a part-timer. You know, so I got nothing against part-timers. But, like, I just don't like him. I just think, he's got Paul Heyman behind him. And I like Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman, God bless that old, whatever you would call him, demon voice, but man, that dude is still going strong, and that dude's like 103. All right, I saw they've been Rudy Giuliani hair dyeing him for the last 20 years. Okay, I loved him when he was in ECW, Tommy Dreamer, and Sandman, oh man, I could give you some more, but I can't think of them right now. You know what I mean? Like, ECW scared the hell out of me. I was like, well, you can do that to people? And then, like, I watched some Japanese wrestling. I never got into the Japanese wrestling because, like, you can do that to people? You know, and so then Mankind came out, and I think the Mankind, when he was in the Boiler Room, his segments I could never watch on Raw because they were just like, that's weird. You know, so they had, like, the Boiler Room, you know. So anyhow, last night, it was like the first time I've gotten back into wrestling. I'm like chanting, Rocky sucks! Rocky sucks! It was freaking awesome. That was dope. So, I'm not going to order the WrestleMania. I think we have. I'm going to try and talk Pops into watching WrestleMania with me. Alright. So I'm going to, or at least it's going to be on and he's going to be asleep. And he's going to be like, I guess I'll listen to it while you watch it. I'm like, I guess so, because we're watching this, alright? Night 1 and night 2. And I'm going to watch Cody finish his story, and I'm going to watch The Rock beat Roman Reigns and keep Hogan's all-time record intact. Hollywood Rock is back in town to help out Hollywood Hogan and make sure that the guy that put The Rock over isn't going to get sunk by some schmuck with a acknowledge me. Like, come on, man. Like, what was Mad Max was like 10 years ago, man. You know, like, the sequel's coming out. That's great, you know. But, like, you don't got to be a shill for a movie for 10 years, Roman. And yeah, that's my spiel about wrestling. I wanted to talk about. If anybody, what do you think? Let's talk a little bit. Let's get personal. Jackie Cat talking to the Funk Brothers. Terry Funk, right, Nurse? I know the Funk Brothers. Rock's playing the heel. Roman's going to win, unfortunately. I hope not, man. I hope not. I just don't know if you can really push Cody over as much as they want to. I think maybe they might. I don't know much about LA Knight, but I know he's getting a big push. And so I think maybe he might cash it in. Someone's going to cash in on Cody. Like, that's what I think. I think they're going to, like, let Cody have his moment, and then someone's going to cash in on him. And they don't want, I wouldn't want Cody to be the face of my thing. I just don't think he's that, I don't get it. So, who knows? They gave Lashley an opportunity. I appreciated that. Streetlight said, Ultimate Warrior was my favorite. Yeah, Undertaker was my favorite. The first time I saw Undertaker put Hulk Hogan in the casket, I was like 10 or 11, and I was scared shitless. And so I actually I never, it wasn't until I was like 26, 27 that I saw, oh man, Degeneration X, DX. Oh man, I got a sad story about the funny, sad, kind of great story about. Anyhow, Undertaker. I was like 27 when I finally saw Undertaker come out live, and I gotta tell you, the flames for that in. I'm over on the other side of the arena. I'm in Omaha, I think the Pinnacle Arena, and we're watching. It might have been. I think it was a pay per view, but I can't remember. Necessarily, it was either a pay per view or a Raw. I saw two. And Undertaker comes out and it's just beautiful for the longest entrance ever, right? So like 10 minutes later, I'm crying, cheering. That's my favorite dude ever, and he really is. Mark guy is really good. Like he's a sincere, like Christian dude that like brings his values, but he doesn't hold them against you. Even though you're like, but it is the Undertaker. He's like, I guess I'll kind of give it a little respect because it is the Undertaker. It's like, so that's cool, right? But like it was just really cool to like really get back into wrestling, and really enjoy kind of like a storyline or two. Because I really like Rhea Ripley. I love Rhea Ripley. Oh man, I love Rhea Ripley. You know what I mean? Like I totally understand how the little Guerrero kid can be Dominic Mysterio, not Guerrero, Mysterio kid can be all like, I guess I'll do whatever Rhea tells me to do. You know. Who doesn't love Rhea Ripley? Anyhow, let's talk about some cleaning stuff, shall we? Let's talk about cleaning. Jesus Christ says, I love jelly wrestling too. Okay, alright. Mommy, right? Night? That's what I'm saying, man. Final 13 says, epic JC type. I don't think the Barbie Twins of Glow, that Streetlight says. I'm more of a Shawn Michael Triple H. Alright, we'll get to the DX story. That's right. Let's get to the DX story real quick. Alright. So I'm in Lincoln, Nebraska. I'm living there, right? And I've gone to a TNA wrestling event with my friends. TNA with Jeff Jarrett at the time, and RKO, not RKO, the Rhino, oh my God, not Randy Orton, the other R guy. You guys are gonna, my brain's going. I had the picture. I wish I could tell the story with anyhow. This other dude, he does the frog splash. He's always like kind of short. What's his name? It starts with an R. Oh man. Let's see. Oh, it's okay, Nefri, you're fine. RVD, that's it. Rob Van Dam. Damn it. Okay, RVD was the champion, right? And he comes out and like he's doing we got a picture with RVD. Like he's like my second favorite wrestler of all time. I love him, and I love DX. Let me get to it. All right, so I've taken my friends, and they're like, I've never been to a wrestling show. You've never been to a wrestling show? Let's go to a wrestling show. So we go and we watch TNA, and I even started a chant. And like Jeff Jarrett came out, and he's like, thanks everyone for coming out, and I was like, TNA, and everyone around me was like, TNA. And all my friends were like, you did that. I was like, I did that. TNA. And then we burnt the building down. It was great. But it was a controlled, it wasn't a controlled riot. It was a chaotic riot. So it wasn't an insurrection. Okay, apparently they said that the Supreme Court arguments yesterday. It wasn't a controlled riot. It was a chaotic riot. Therefore, it's not an insurrection. So, I get tickets to WWE. I'm like, all right, so let's go. Let's get some WWE action going on. And I don't know who's gonna show up at WWE. I know that like Shawn Michaels and Triple H. I know that like they're kind of they might. I don't think they're gonna show up at Pershing, right? I thought maybe they were just gonna stick around at like the big cities, right? But I got tickets to the show, and I'm like, all right, guys, we're gonna go. Me and my buddy Casey, and like we're gonna go because he bought tickets to the Raw event. I'm like, we're gonna go to this thing. He's like, all right, cool. And then I'm like talking with my buddy Greg, and I'm like, hey Greg, what's going on? He's like, hey, my birthday's coming up. Let's go to Vegas. I'm like, all right, cool. So I buy tickets to Vegas, and I'm about ready to go and hang out with my buddies for a couple days at Vegas. And then I realize the wrestling event is this Saturday, the same weekend that I'm going to be in Vegas to go see my buddy for his birthday. Like, I'm just going to be there spending money for him. Or I can go to the wrestling show. And I gotta tell you, I sat there for a day and a half on complete mute, debating what to do. I didn't know what to, I was like, hey buddy, what are you you're gonna be like 31. Maybe, I don't know what the hell he was turning, like 25 maybe, I don't know. It's like old enough, I guess. And so like, I'm like, oh God, what do I do? And, I go to Vegas, right? And I figure it's not that big of a loss. It's a wrestling show. It's not going to be that big of a loss, right? And I go, okay, Casey, here, man. Share this. Take someone with you that's never been to wrestling and go to the show. Because I took you to wrestling. You got to take someone new to wrestling, right? And he's like, okay, I guess so. And I go, all right. Text me about the show if you want to. Let me know how it's going. He's like, okay. And this is back when, like, picture phones weren't really that big of a deal. And so you couldn't really send pictures that much, but you could text like a mother effer. So we were texting. I'm in Vegas and like some down part. Oh, the AVN's going on at the same time that like my buddy's birthday's going on, and they just talked me out of not going to the And I'm not trying to be a weirdo perv or anything like that, but like we're in Vegas and I'm sober, and these guys are drunk trying to do stuff, and I'm like, hey guys, let's go check out the scantily clad whatever is going on at the convention center, and they're like, no, we're not going to go to the AVN and have fun, no, we're just going to sit here and lose money at 3-card. Actually, I won money at 3. I paid for my entire experience that weekend with like 2 winning hands of 3-card. So thank you very much. I didn't have to pay anything for that weekend. So thank you, Vegas, for helping me out on that. I might have had to pay for I think I got some Hugo Boss underwear, actually, that I had to pay for. I went in to the Hugo Boss store one night, and the lady goes, oh, I know exactly what you need. And she brings me over to the Hugo Boss underwear, and I was like, yeah, okay, I'll take a pair of those. And so I bought a pair of Hugo Boss underwear because the lady was like, you need a pair of these. As soon as I walked in. That's why I tried to do like the Gap run in the Hugo Boss, and they're really good. They get you to buy their underwear. I'm like, I lost, but I won. I'm still wearing that pair of Hugo Boss. This is like, they last like 20 years is what I'm saying. Like super quality Hugo Boss underwear. So I'm getting a text from my buddy. Hey man, the wrestling show is starting. I'm like, all right. Sitting there looking at my Hugo Boss underwear, staring at myself in the mirror, like, man, you know what? From this profile, it's like what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, okay? And he's like, hey, man, the wrestling show is about to start. And I'm like, all right, cool. Because there's really nothing much going on. I'm like, all right. Oh, hey, by the way, do you know about this DX? And I go, yeah, I know who DX is. He goes, yeah, no, they're here. And I go, they are not. He goes, yeah, no, they are right here. And I'm like, they are not. He goes, yeah, no, we're like second row from the front. I just had Triple H just spit on me. I'm like, he did not spit on you. He goes, yeah, in fact, I just got an invite to their backyard barbecue. The entire section here now we're now related to Triple H, and we're invited to the wedding. I'm like, how the hell? He goes, how's Vegas going? I'm like, I'm trying to go see some naked ladies. He goes, yeah, no, Triple H is here, and I'm like, oh man. He goes, yeah. And then there's Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels is not there. He's like, because maybe Triple H is just doing the thing. He goes, no, they're doing the whole thing. I'm like, no. So there I am. I'm in Vegas just doing the entire, I got 2 words for you, son. You know what I mean? Like, and if you're not down with that, you know what I'm saying. If you don't know the whole DX, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, D-Generation X proudly brings to you one half of the World Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, Brock Lobster, and the Road Dogg, Jesse James. And if you're not down with that, I got 2 words for you. You know what I mean? The whole suck it generation, the attitude. And I am nearly in tears at Vegas with this thing. Nearly in tears. Because I'm not seeing naked ladies. I'm not drinking. I'm sober at this time in my life for some stupid reason. Paying money for a birthday for a guy that isn't into wrestling. He doesn't care that I'm crying. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna go pay more money at the 3-card table. I'm like, whatever, guy. And so, like, what kind of an experience am I having? And in my head, I'm like, you know what, man? You introduced your friend Casey to wrestling. You took him to TNA, and now you gave him the tickets to D-Generation X, and he got to experience D-Generation. You've been watching them for like 15 years on TV, and you're hoping and waiting for your time in the spotlight and your time to shine, and you wanted to get spit on by Triple H. Who doesn't, right? And it's like, but you didn't. And so, like, enjoy Vegas. You lost. The house wins this time. At least you got to play the game. Like, you got to play the game. You know what I mean? Woo! You know, so you gotta yell it out every once in a while, okay? That was a trauma scream. It's time to play the game. Anyhow, that was my wrestling spiel. Cleany sent us some stuff that I don't know if you watched the show yesterday. And let me get my phone because I don't want to mess up exactly what this stuff is. Let me show this. Let me show you. Let me get this out. Morning, everybody. Let's see. Cleany. It's not a tincture. It's not. It's not a. I don't think it is. Hold on. Let me tell you exactly what he sent me about what it is. Maybe with the stuff. He goes. MCT. Hold on. Medium chain triglycerides, sugars. It's coconut oil, which is it's a coconut oil infusion of THC, triglycerides, and so if you were watching the show yesterday, I took the Cleany challenge. You got the ice bucket challenge. You've got the Lou Gehrig's disease challenge. You've got the challenger I don't know, but I did the Cleany challenge, and don't do the Lou Gehrig's disease challenge. It's a rough one. But the Cleany challenge, I did 2 droppers. And they weren't full droppers. You're right, they weren't full droppers, Cleany. Cleany came up to me and he's like, dude, you kind of bitched out yesterday. I was like, what are you talking about? Anyhow, he goes, you just take 2 full droppers. And I'm like, all right, cool. And he goes, if you drink that whole bottle, you'll see God. And I'm like, might have to go see God this weekend. So I took 2, and I'm like, what do you think? What am I gonna feel? And he goes, I don't know, man, but like, it's really been nice talking to you for the last 3 hours. I'm like, oh, all right. So it makes you chatty, and I was like, you know what? I've been sitting here for 3 hours, and I feel warm and comfortable. It's like, oh, I know what this is. It's like a blanket. It's like, or like a throw blanket. So I think what he does like a full plant RSO type infusion thingy in coconut oil, triglyceride thingy MCT stuff. Take 2 full dropper. An hour later, I see the donuts and such, and I welcome to new people, and thanks for sticking around. And an hour later, I'm sleeping. You see that chair right there? Anywhere? You see anywhere that you can actually like sit? I was there. I sat there, slept. I sat here and slept. I sat over there and slept. For like an hour later, I'm like, this. You're like, I even bragged. Like, who was it? File 13 yesterday was like, dude, that dude accidentally smoked DMT. Hold on. I like having visual aids to my stories. Let's. Hold on. This dude, you accidentally, I don't know how you accidentally smoked this, but this is what I accidentally smoked at one time. You know, like, he accidentally smoked, what that stuff is that one time. Like, I dabbed it, too. It was a big-ass dab. Like, I was going hammer on it. And, he can handle it. And so I was like, yeah, I've done RSO, I can even start feeling it, I started talking to Clean. I'm talking shit about his stuff to him while just an asshole moment in my life, right? And then an hour later, I'm right there, asleep, trying to listen to what's going on the TV, like the Supreme Court stuff's going. I woke up when I listened and I heard the whole control riot thing, right? And I was like, that's really hilarious. But and I'm like, God damn, this stuff's good. So if you're looking for, it does taste like, it tastes like if you if you left an ice cube in a wheat shot, and then you kind of let it sit for like a day or two. I don't know if that means anything to you, but that's kind of what it tastes like. It's like if you left an ice cube in a wheat shot and you let it sit for a day or two. Not bad. I mean, I don't know that you can flavor it though without getting in the way of everything else. Though it's the other thing, So that's all I'm saying. I'm not. It's my honest. It's gonna have to be like how it comes out of my mouth. Like I don't know how. I even thought about how do you say that differently, or can you say that in like a nice way, or is that mean? So I hope. No, I'm joking. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. It's not anything that you want to It's medicine, all right? It's not stuff that you're going to be like, oh, man, let's get fucked. Don't do that. Don't. I'm not that guy anymore. I used to be. Let's take 6 hits of this and see what's going on. If I knew that stuff was DMT before I dabbed it, would not have fucking done it. You know what I mean? I know how to handle it. It took me a minute to be like, oh, all right, here we are. Fuck. Because sometimes you're just like, ah! And, so anyhow. It was good stuff. And I thought about how long did it last. It lasted, the big heavy lasted for about 3 or 4 hours. For those two droppers, it lasted about 2 or 3 hours. Maybe 3 or 4 hours, that's what I said. About 3 or 4 hours. And then, you just reapply as needed. So it's a nice little, if you've done RSO, which I've done, I did like an RSO treatment for a month. Woo! So anyhow, go check out thedetroitmashlab.net. I don't think any of that's available. .net. But you can talk to Cleany somewhere around there. If you don't see his name on the scroll, laughing at me, making fun of his stuff, in front of him. I'm not making fun of it, I promise you. You know what I haven't? I feel rude and like I know that Niffer, you're at work, Niffer, so you don't really care. You just kind of listen to what's going on. But I feel rude that I haven't had a drink out of Hold on. I just cleaned it. I've cleaned it like all week. I've been pouring my, you know what I mean? Like you just kind of pour it in. You gotta clean it up after you use it. Like that's kind of I like all right. It gets dirty after a week of pouring your drink into it. So all right. I love you guys. Do we want to get to the book? Do we want a reading? Let's just talk. Let's hash it out. Let's see what's going on. Anybody got some problems? Anybody got things you want to talk about? Let's see what's going on in your world. That's everything that's going on in my... Kitty! Hi, Cherie. Hi, Niffer. Hi, Hep Kitty. Was that really loud? Is that really... Oh, you're right, Jesus Christ. You're right. I should have been, but I think... Is that really loud? I can go louder. Just loud enough? Hip Kitty? Or Niffer? I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Oh, see, that's why I should never get married. Because I'm going to be like, I guess. Because I'm not trying to figure out, I'm sorry about that. Okay. Hi, Hip Kitty. How are you? I've been doing great. It's been a couple months, right? But I don't know. I've just kind of been missing you a little bit. I just kind of miss you, and we're dabbing a little bit. Okay. Just kidding, everybody. I like having fun with people. I hope everybody's having a great Friday. Pops is down for the count. He's sick, and in case you're kind of wondering about what's going on, you're like, what the hell is this guy up to? I'm like, I don't know what I'm up to, but we're gonna dab it out. We're gonna super dab it. Let's get some, let me show you what I did. And I took all of my dabs, that's the DMT. What did I say that is? I don't know. Is it available? No, it's not. So don't send me messages about it or anything like that. Nobody wants, it's rocket fuel. You leave me alone. What I did is I took a smorgasbord of all of everything I had. From blue, orange slushy to Reclaim to Southern something or other to all the other stuff, and I mixed it. And it's been mixing together for the last couple days, and so it's a slurry. I love slurries, mixtures. I love them because you get a little bit of something, in a little bit different in each hit. I love it. It's great. So we're gonna dab this. All right, here we go. Get yourself ready, okay? Is what I'm saying. Get yourself ready, and we'll get into the book. All right, we're just gonna get into the book. We're gonna read. We're gonna get knowledged. All right, I'm about to knowledge your brains. Do we want to do another? Are we hungry? Is anybody hungry? Give me some emotes about what you want. Do you want? What do you want first? Do you want the book? Are we hungry? Tell me what you want while I dabble. While I dibble dabble. We can eat. I can shove another. I don't know, man. I got donuts. I can eat a donut. Let's eat. You know what? Let's eat a donut after this. We're gonna dabble this. We're gonna eat a donut, and then we'll get into the book. For all the newcomers here, I'm gonna eat a donut in your. Let's just do that. Let's just do that. We're gonna eat a donut. All right. What do you do on T when you host the show, Brock? I don't really know. You kind of do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. It's like I kind of like filling time a little bit, but I never really know if, like, it makes any sense to people. What do you mean? Well, do you think people really want to watch you eat a donut? Like, is there any way that you can make eating a donut look entertaining? No, probably not. But we're gonna try anyways. These are all the things that go on in my head. The intrusive thoughts that go on in my head. The imposter thoughts, you know? The ones that make you really question, like, the sincerity of everything that you do. The ones that are like, the ones that are full of doubts. And they're like, you wouldn't, you know? Like, bet. Oh, I'm gonna get everything. Oh, whatever. Let's do it over this then. Okay. You, you gotta go hard. You gotta, like, if you don't go hard in the paint, then why are you on the court? You know what I'm saying? Okay? You gotta go hard in the paint. You gotta get. Okay? You gotta go cookie monster on this shit. Alright? This is just like a really bad thing wall. And you're gonna race the samurai. Alright? I'm gonna die. Alright? You gotta bring out your cookie monster. Alright? If you don't bring out your goddamn cookie monster, then this one looks like a racist samurai. Oh my god. It's the donut challenge, okay? You gotta go, and don't even worry about, like, this is gonna be saved for posterity or anything like that. Mm-hmm. Oh, man. This is so dry. When you're just trying to eat the whole thing all at once, all in like a rush. I'm gonna have to write to these people. Hey, can you add like a little milk to these things? Oh. Okay, everyone. I'd like to talk to you about the perils of cocaine. Oh boy. Cocaine rough. Oh god, I love you guys. You guys are so much fun. I love you guys so much. Okay. You guys are hilarious. We got some actual, like, healthier type juice going on here. Let me drink this up real quick. We'll jump into the book. We'll see how long this next section takes in the book. How do I segue out of... I'm fucking stupid. can't believe you guys are paying attention to this stupid stuff. Oh, man. Thank you, guys. I'm trying to have fun. I hope you guys are having fun, too. Hopefully I'm not insulting you guys. I hope don't take anything I say personal unless I actually say your name. Okay. So, by the way, if you're not rooting for the Niners, I'm going to take it personal. Derek Anderson and I had a discussion this morning, and he's like, you should talk about the Chiefs and the Niners. And I go, I'm just going to tell people that if you don't pick the Niners, I'm going to take it personal. Brock Purdy, Brock Lobster, okay? Both Mr. Irrelevance leading our teams to the championship every Friday / Sunday / Monday. I don't know. So I'm rooting for the Niners. Everybody says that Brock Purdy's the worst quarterback in the history of the NFL. And I want that dude to absolutely smash the game on Sunday. I want him to have a great... I hope he does. I hope he has a great game and he can shut everybody up about being the last pick of the draft. You know what that means? That means it wasn't undrafted like Tony Romo, who also never won a championship, Dallas Cowboys. Now he's a leading commentator, and that makes him a good quarterback? No, he was a bad quarterback. Butt fumble Romo. He's a good quarterback. I'm just saying. Leave Brock Purdy alone for being the last draft pick. That dude's good. Joe Flacco was good. And we gave him Mr. Comeback of the Year. Yes, that. And you're telling me that Brock Purdy's the worst quarterback in the history of the NFL. Leave him alone. Going up against the backyard quarterback, Patrick Mahomes. That dude's personality is glowing. He's got a good story. But I'm not going to make him the best quarterback in the history of the NFL. Blow off. It's either Joe Montana or Brady. Patrick Mahomes is the guy that can run around and throw a ball really well. That's great. I wouldn't put him as the best. Did you see him on the sideline this past couple games, before the playoffs, really just laying in, just being kind of a child to the refs? I don't remember. I know Brady bitched about people going after his knees, but that's his knees, you know. I don't know. I don't. Maybe it's just it's still the Chiefs, and I can't root for the Chiefs no matter how many times I wear nothing but red and white, and it looks like I'm some kind of a shill, for them. I'm not at all. I had to bet on him once in order to win a bet against my Pops. Oh, he's good. We have this bet pool going on. I'm $5,800 into him. That's how much money I still owe him, but I'm chipping away at it. So dumb. For 20 years we've had this bet pool going, and so I've been chipping away at it, and I've had some really big bets just go south on me. That's how it went with that. All of 58. I'm waiting till I'm paying it off. Don't worry. All right. Go Niners. I say Niners by 4. That's my 3.5 if you're betting. That's my number, 3.5. Niners, 3.5. On Sunday. So, if you lay that bet and it comes through, let me know. If you can find it at 3.5, let me know. Let's see. We did man is the measure of all things. I really like this next section that we're going to hit to. Yesterday we did, or not yesterday, the last time we got into the book. What is this book that we're reading? Just to get at it, we're going to read the book. We'll do the section. It's called the Philosophy Book. Big Ideas Simply Explained. I got this copy from Either I got 2 copies. People send me copies, and so this is from one of those 2 copies. And thank you for sending me that. The last section we did was "The man is the measure of all things." We'll get into it's a short section, so yay! I won't keep you here for another 10-15 minutes unless you want me to. Alright, when one throws to me a peach, I return to him a plum. Mozi, M-O-Z-I, 470 BCE to 391 BCE. Okay, alright. Born in about 470 BCE, shortly after the death of Confucius, Mozi had, I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but we'll go with it, had a traditional Chinese education based on the classic texts. Later, however, he came to dislike the emphasis on clan relationships that runs through Confucianism. And this led him to set up his own school of thought. I don't like that Confucius has his own school of thought, so I'm going to start my own school of thought, advocating universal love, or Jan-I. By Jan-I, Mozi means that we should care for all people equally, regardless of their status or their relationship to us. He regards this philosophy, which became known as Moism, and which nourishes and sustains all life, as being fundamentally benevolent and in accordance with the way of heaven. Fundamentally good, benevolent. There's nothing bad's going to happen. Mozi believes that there is always reciprocity in our actions. We sow what we reap. We reap what we sow. By treating others as we would wish to be treated ourselves, we will receive similar treatment in return. I want to be a grape. You're a grape. I want to be a grape. You're a grape. This is the meaning behind when one throws to me a peach, I return to him a plum. I want to be a grape. You're a wine. What the hell? When this principle of caring for everyone impartially, oh, okay. How in the hell? This is the meaning behind, hold on, let's start that over. Mozi believes that there is always reciprocity in our actions. Okay, cool, got it. By treating others as we would wish to be treated ourselves, okay, the golden rule, we will receive similar treatment in return, right? This is the meaning behind when one throws to me a peach, I return to him a plum. Wouldn't you return to him a peach? I don't know, maybe I got kind of... When this principle of caring for everyone impartially is applied by rulers, Mozi states that it avoids conflict and war. I'm just saying, like, some of these statements are like, are you trying... Could you... I return to him a peach. I get that. In fact, I didn't... Wouldn't... Transubstantiation. When one throws me a goblet of wine, I give to him the blood of my Savior. When the same principle is practiced by everyone, it leads to a more I'm not mocking transubstantiation. I'm just using it as a mocking reference. It leads to a more harmonious and therefore more productive society. This idea is similar in spirit to that of the utilitarianism proposed by Western philosophers. We'll get to utilitarianism in it. It says in the 19th century. We're stuck way back in the BC. We don't even know what transubstantiation is yet. We'll get there, I think. I don't know. Next section is atoms. We'll get to that. We'll get to atoms next. That's also another small sec. Ha 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 ha. It's funny. It's a smaller. It's also a small section, so it might even be the smallest section. Atoms. All right. That's fun. Philosophy. I hope everybody enjoyed that. I did. Thank you to the guys, to the folks that enjoy that and encourage me to do that. That's hopefully I'm not mocking anybody. I hope everybody doesn't take anything personal, unless, like I said, unless you're paying attention, I guess. So, it's been a Friday, hasn't it? Have you guys had a good Friday? Has everybody had a good? Am I not being? Has everybody had a good Friday? Doing great. It's been amazing. Carlotta, been having a lot of fun. Apparently, I don't know, like, I got a warning earlier, before we get out of here, I had a warning earlier from D. Anderson. I love this guy. He's like, yeah, we got some clowns that come on here and they say some stupid stuff, and it's like, you know what, I say stupid stuff too. And I apologize if I give anybody a stage to say anything stupider than what I'm saying. So I apologize, and anybody might have to be paying attention to anything stupider than what I'm doing. So, like, that's all I'll say to anything like that. Derek Anderson was like, yeah, some people are, like, looking at you, like, smoking dabs, and you're like, is he smoking crack? And I was like, you know what, man, I gotta stop smoking crack, too, you know? So, like, maybe they're just, like, trying to help me, all right? So, just, like, haters are gonna make good points every once in a while. That's all I'm gonna say. That's the only thing I can say. You know, haters are gonna hate, but haters are gonna make good points every once in a while. So let's dab this out. Let's just let's deep dab, dibble, and smoke our brains into oblivion today. Before we try and remember things. Okay, don't remember anything yet. All right, let's get to the dibble dabble, and you know what I mean. Everybody's got an opinion, and everyone's got assholes, and like sometimes people like to eat butt. You know what I mean? So I don't know what that means. Okay, I don't know. You just gotta. It all works together somehow. Okay, penis. Okay, it's all a penis game. It's all it is. It's all life is. It's just like, how loud are you allowed to say the word? You know what I mean? Like, how? I don't know. Anyhow, Pops is down for the... when he comes back on Tuesdays, when the wheel will be happening. So if you're on the wheel or whatnot, maybe we'll just count this one as a loss. You know, maybe this is one of those weeks where you're like, and you know, you just kind of got, you know, your bubble got popped a little bit. Sorry about popping your bubble a little bit. You know, maybe you just have to deal with that a little. You know, so I'm gonna go make sure Pops is doing okay after we did dabble dibble. We got some deep stuff here, all right? And we'll get out of here, and we'll love each other, and we'll have a great weekend. And, you know, go Niners. I used to be a Niners fan until I watched the Chargers beat the Steelers in the 96 AFC Championship game to get to 97. It might have been 96 Super Bowl. I'm not quite. It might have even been 95 Super Bowl. And then they got smoked. But they had Stan Humphries and Natron Means on their team. And then later on they had Junior Seau, and then Rodney Harrison, and then LaDainian Tomlinson, and Drew Brees. And now they've got Keenan Allen, and they've got Herbert, and they finally got Jim. Old Jim's coming back. You know, I remember watching Jim Harbaugh as our quarterback too before we drafted Ryan friggin' Leaf. Anyhow, let's dab this out. Go football, right? Go sports. If you're not into sports, what else is going on this weekend? I don't know. Maybe commercials. You watch for commercials. I hear they're going to be good. Okay. I hear that Anheuser-Busch is trying to. They're going to try and be funny again, and you know they're going back into. They're going to start doing stand-up comedy in their commercials again. I bet you might see the frogs Bird. Why? You know, you got the. I can't. How do I get Tina Turner? Um, what else is going? Pickleball? Are you into pickleball? The nation's nothing else. It's not wrestling. I think next week is big NASCAR. We'll start getting back into NASCAR. I don't know. Yeah. All right. All right, everybody. It's usually around this time of the show that I forget things, and I tend to try and remember things. I don't remember. I don't know if we like kind of remembered anything or not. Like where uh, do we remember things? What have we forgotten? It's Friday. It's been a long week, and you know, like I just don't. I kind of forget things. And I just want to know if like, do you remember after Kyle Browning? You remember? I get it. How good? All right, Kyle Browning says I remember, and then we've got bro, you've right. Man United fan? No, I am actually a Man United fan. Football. I was into Man United when Thierry Henry was still playing. Ooh, for the for the French team, right? And they beat or they beat. He played for. They beat Arsenal. But like that's when I started getting into it, like mid 2000s, and Cristiano Ronaldo was kicking in. Wayne Rooney was like really starting to become a thing. So I've been a Man United fan for a while. I don't watch it as often, but I follow it, so I love it. So anyhow, let's get that. If you give a hug, you get a hug. Lord of Wine. I know someone else said it beforehand, but I got distracted by some other things, and so let's get the hell out of here. Let's get out of here for like just remember with the whole scrolling and like you give a hug, you get one back. If you give a hug, anytime you give, even if you give yourself one, like this means I'm getting a hug, y'all. Hey, and it's kind of a private thing. Knock it off. Hey, I don't want to show you my hug, but I'm getting a hug, right? It's like, oh yeah, and that's kind of weird. Like, why is he? Who's he hugging? I'm like, I don't know, but you know what? It looks like he is getting a hug though. And you know what? That's it. Whoever he's hugging is really, they're getting a hug too. I'm like, yeah, I know. This is really great. So anytime, just okay. Here we go. Hey, all right. Anyhow, I love you guys. Have a great weekend, Sling Blade, and 5280. And Arrhythmic, and Herbie, and Mango, and Maiko, and Daniel, and Clean, and Bill, and Hip Kitty, and Jesus Christ. Right? Doesn't he kind of look like where he's just like the guy with the, kind of like, why does he look like that? What's going on with that? So, and everybody else, I love you guys. Except for maybe that one turd. Who's that one turd right there? You know what I mean? Like not that one guy. That one guy. Not you. File 13. I love you, Deborah. Have a great day. And with the we've got Sid Hunter. We've got Clean Grow. And with the Mango. And with the D Hendrix. And with the emotes. With the Eurythmic. And the Catzilla. And the Carrie Grip. Carrie, what are you doing, Carrie? What are you doing, Carrie? When the hell did you sneak in? Come on, Carrie. You can't just be like, when the hell? Everybody, you gotta warn me the next time she shows up here. I had things planned. I had an entire segment. Whatever. Okay, fine. It's fine. Have a great day, Carrie. Have a great day, Michael Shanti crew as well. Michael Allen, happy birthday. Wait. Happy birthday. Do. Happy birthday. Do. Happy birthday Do. Happy birthday. I was trying to remember the words there. Birthday to, it's a difficult song. It's a long one to you. You messed it up too. Also, I don't know if you guys, I remember Maryland. I forgot Maryland, and I think Delaware. To the place where I belong, Maryland, Delaware. I was gonna say Hawaii, but Hawaii doesn't have you can't really get to Hawaii with the country roads. So like Hawaii kind of gets stuck off to the. You can't really. That was the only country, and Puerto Rico and Guam and American Samoa. You can't really get to them with country roads either. So like. But Alabama, Colorado, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Bye, guys.